Hi YouTube, my name is Ricardo Lino and I'm a wheel addict. As I told you in yesterday's video, today I'm gonna talk with you a little bit about this. In yesterday's video, the skates were completely new. As you can see, I took them out for a ride. And the first thing that you need to know is today was my first time ever on SUV skates, and my first impression is these skates are not made to skate on the regular surface that I would usually skate. Don't skate them on asphalt, don't skate them on cement surface, don't skate them in the park. They're gonna feel super slow. It feels like I'm skating with maybe from 1 to 100. It feels like I'm skating a 10 durometer wheel, which means super slow. But on these skates they have 150 millimeter wheels. I have never tried the 125s, the regular SUVs from Powerslide. These ones have the Trinity mount, which means 2 screws in front, 1 in the back, and they're supposed to be a little bit more responsive to every movement that you do with your foot. But if they have 150 millimeter wheels, also means that the frame is longer. I feel like they're not too easy to turn, which is quite normal for this long frame, but at the same time the big wheels will be a big advantage when you try to skate on dirt or like something which is a little bit more sandy. Well, when I went outside, like in these clips that you can see right now, I tried to roll a few different surfaces like stones, a little bit of sand, not really like beach sand of course, but like a little bit sandier, and on grass. On grass, I have to tell you that they work pretty well. On grass you can really feel that you can push and you can keep the speed, and the same with dirt. But if the dirt, of course, it's super soft, then you're gonna feel like the skates lose the speed super fast. So yes, you can skate on dirt, but if the dirt gets too soft, like too sandy, then it's not really gonna work as well. But I only try these skates on flat surfaces. I'm quite excited to bring these skates to some downhills or even to some pump tracks, like bike pump tracks or mountain bike tracks. I want to try like some little hills with this. The thing that I'm scared about these is when you look at a track, or when you look at a pump track, when you look at a downhill, like a bicycle downhill, you never know how the terrain is going to be, if it's going to be hard the whole way or if in some places a little bit softer. So if you're gonna use this case, I would seriously advise to first go and check the terrain before you go for it for the first time. I know I was skating without a helmet. I don't plan on skating these things outside, like in a forest or in a pump track or anything like that, without a helmet. It's challenging, probably because I'm trying it for the first time. I'm also a little bit more concerned about it, but it's for sure going to be fun. Now, talking about the skate, well, this is a regular Kaze boot, just like I had my black Kazes with the tri-skating frame. I was skating 125 millimeters on the Kazes, and now these ones have a 150 millimeters. It makes, like I told you before, it makes the frame longer and it makes it harder to turn, but I can't really compare it with the type of surfaces that I was skating on the other Kazes. So I don't know. I like the Trinity mount. I think it might make a huge difference, especially if you're skating these size wheels. So the Trinity mount will make you have more control of your feet, and if you're skating these big wheels, you really need to have that control. So that's a plus on this skate. And comfort wise, this is an improved version of the first Kaze. I know that they changed some stuff in the shell boot. I don't know exactly what it was, but I know it feels comfortable. I'm also skating one size bigger. I used to skate a European 43, and on these ones I'm on a European 44. But on my regular Kazes, I was also skating without the insole that comes on the skate, and on these ones I kept the insole since it's a bigger size. I feel like I have more room for it, but they feel better than the regular Kazes, and I couldn't already complain about the Kazes. So comfort wise, I really like them. They feel supportive. They're not like the tallest skate that you can imagine, but since you have this type of mount, the Trinity mount works well with this. If you would have another type of mount, I would say probably you would need a higher boot, but I don't really feel that I would need a higher boot with these skates, at least right now. Something that I want to try about these, I don't know if it's going to make a difference, but somehow in my head this makes sense. I wanted to put a little bit more pressure on the middle wheel, and if I put more pressure, the idea that I have is that these will make a pivot point on this middle wheel, because it's going to be harder, so it should be easier to turn, but I still have to test it. I just wanted to show you guys what was my first experience with this, and the conclusion is these skates are not made to skate cement. They work well on grass, or even when dirt is super hard, or I think that's it. But if you want to skate something a little bit sandier, they feel slow, which is normal. The wheels are 150mm wheels. It's just like you want to ride in the beach with a bicycle, so why would you use a 150mm wheels to go in the beach? It doesn't really work. I'm planning on starting to film like in forests and some downhills around Cape Town, so whenever I have that done, pretty sure you're going to be able to see it. So that's it. That was my first experience with the SUV skates. I hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure you subscribe to the channel to see what I can do with these skates. Cheers, thank you.
Vou viver